I'm Cursing Mushroom, and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. Okay, Guardians, I wanted to come to you today and talk a little bit about the Dawning, what's currently happening, and kind of what you're supposed to do throughout the weeks and stuff like that, and just kind of give my thoughts on it. So let's get right into it. So the Dawning event is obviously Bungie, Destiny's winter event that's supposed to be about gift giving and, all the festivities of the holidays, which I applaud that. I mean, it's a live event, and it's nice to have something to kind of break up this just basic things and kind of give stuff new life. Now, there's pretty much a weekly Ingram you can get by doing certain things. I think this week it was like play Mayhem and then play just a couple strikes and you get a Dawning Ingram. And then also after that, once you complete it, there's a daily event where you can get the schematics and it'll take you to different locations. Like mine was to go to Earth, the EDZ, and get the materials on the planet, get 10 of them. And then I had to go to Nessus and kill 50 enemies. Now, the challenge can vary. It can change. It can be like, instead of getting the 10 green materials, you'll have to get the 3 blue ones, which means you just have to grind a little bit longer, get better luck, and maybe get a blue one here and there, which isn't too bad. The only kind of problem I have with this whole situation is it's all through Ingrams and like RNG, which is not a huge problem, but there's no guarantee. I haven't got a single armor piece through those. Mostly I've got I think 2 ships and 1 sparrow, which I don't mind, but not all these things break down into silver dust. Now, for me as a veteran player and someone who plays a lot, it's not going to be a huge problem because at Tess, throughout the 3 weeks that it's going to be available, you're going to be able to purchase every piece of armor. Now, I've got about 9,000 dust from dismantling like shaders and ships and ghosts that I didn't need that I've just been collecting. And I urge you to do the same if you're a veteran player or you're more than just casual, you play a lot, you're going to have those things. So that way you can buy those armor pieces if you want them, because most people want the armor pieces. I mean, that's the main chase, in my opinion. There's a couple cool ghosts and stuff like that, but most of it's just reskin. So you'll be able to buy all these things in terms of armor and ghosts and all that from Tess. The problem is it's behind the bright dust, which, like I said, if you're a veteran player, it shouldn't be a problem because you should have plenty of it saved up, like I do. Now, the problem I see is for your more casual player that plays when there's events or plays when there's new DLC for a short time and then goes away to other games, they're going to have an issue because they're not going to have the bright dust that they need. And so it's kind of coaxing them in to buy the silver to get the Ingrams, which doesn't guarantee that you get silver, that you get bright dust or that you get armor from the actual Ingrams. So be mindful of that. That's kind of like the issue I see with this. But I mean, I don't have a problem with them catering to the more active players because most of us are going to have the materials we need to buy them from her. But it is still kind of an issue with having to buy this and that. So think about it that way. I like that there's a daily thing that you can do. So like if you want to get on for 30 minutes or an hour, if you're kind of bored and play through, whatever you have to do and then move on about your day and try to get the armor set. That's cool. I'm going to have enough bright dust to buy everything. So I'm going to be looking every day to buy these items. Now, I just really worry about the, casual player, which I know there's been a lot of stuff lately like, oh, they're so towards the casual player. I know everybody's kind of butthurt about that, which I can agree to some extent, but I'm not going to go out of my way to try to harm other players because they play a game a certain amount of time and I play it another. Obviously, I've played Destiny 1 for over 2,000 hours on multiple consoles, and I feel like this game especially should be catered to more active players, not so casual, because it is an RNG based looter shooter, open world-esque kind of game. It's an RPG element, shooter. It needs to be extended a little bit, but the casual players, they have their campaign. So let's work on that a little bit, the actual in-game stuff, but everybody knows that. But I'm not too terribly upset with it because it's not harming the most of us. As long as you just break down your materials, you should have enough bright dust for each item. Do your weekly stuff. Make sure you're getting the engrams from Tess, so that way you can get more silver dust or bright dust. I keep saying silver dust, whatever, bright dust, so that way you can, have the materials. I mean, overall, I don't think it's a bad deal, and there's a lot of people upset about it. Like, dude, if people want to buy it, let them buy it, and if people don't want to buy it, let them get the couple engrams and use some of the materials they saved up. So in the comments down below, guys, just let me know how you feel about this whole dawning event. Now, also I wanted to note, I never really played Sparrow Racing League, but I know there's a lot of people upset about it not being in here. But in actuality, I think this was rushed anyways. Like, I feel like they knew they dropped the ball by not having the Halloween events. They kind of rushed this one out the door. I feel like they've got a lot of stuff going on because they've got so much hatred coming at them right now. They're trying to fix the main core qualities of life. I'm okay with them fixing in-game this and that and giving us this small little piece of the holidays, so that way they can make sure that in a month or two from now, the game is running smoothly and everybody's happy again. I'm okay with that. So just let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. Of course, I'd like to see Sparrow Racing League just to do it, something different, but I'm not too upset about it. But yeah, like I said before, guys, just comment down below. Let me know how you feel about the dawning. Do you care? Does it matter? Do you care about the armor sets? I'm going to get them because personally, I believe that before too long, there's going to be Masterworks for the armor that's been kind of hinted at already. And I'm hoping, because I really like the Titan armor, that they have Masterworks available for it. I'm not 100% sure, obviously, because it is a timed event. We may be like one of those pieces that you just can't get it on, but we'll just have to wait and see. Well, guys, sorry for the late video. It's getting close to Christmas. We got some Christmas shopping doing and stuff like that today. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have a great holiday. You'll see more from me each day of the week as usual. Even on Christmas, I'm going to make a video and have it post date. But guys, it's been wonderful. It's been great. And I hope your holidays are as good as you dreamed them to be. No matter what time it is, where you are, as usual, Cursing Mushroom out.